We are in fact muted. Thank you. Yeah. How are you doing, Sid? We were still muted. That was from the long Thursday officer meeting. I had to close stream out for because it just kept going and going and going. And going and going and going. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Solar? Hey, that's good. You know, it doesn't matter whether it's supposed to be dangerous or not. Surgery is still surgery. It's still always worrying. There's no such thing as a safe surgery, you know? Thank you, this guy is sick. Thank you for the good luck. Okay. All right, let me work on getting our PB video up. Okay. Inflamed? Why doesn't he push a steel door into the fire? That's a great question. Morality? You know, that's your comrade. I mean, Elrond would have been able to throw him over for sure, at least push, give it a good shot. But again, I don't think that was ever something on the table. Plus, it would have been a little sus. Like, I guarantee, like, people knew that he was going up there, so, you know, they'd be like, hey, we saw you go up there with our king. Where is it? What's up, Meoni? I will try, Boonin. I will try. You know, like, it would start an entire war between elves and men if Elrond, like, I mean, he could have tried to lie, but no one would believe the lie. But yeah, I think it would have started a war if he just shoved Isildur in. And it's actually unclear whether elves would win a war against men. It's not entirely certain, so you know. Plus, you don't just shove your greatest ally's king into a volcano after you just took down the big bad, you know. But you have to understand, too, it was unclear the ramifications of such a thing. And, like, okay, so Sauron was defeated. So what can really happen even if Isildur keeps the ring? Is it worth going to war with men over? And he's probably just like, we'll see what happens. Because you have to remember, it did take 3,000 years for the events of Lord of the Rings to even occur after the events of Isildur. So, I mean, that's a long time. I mean, 1,000 years ago, or like 2,000 years ago, like Julius Caesar was fucking alive, and same with Cleopatra. And then you want to go another 1,000 years beyond that. That's a really long time. How you doing, Redbit? Okay. Let me just make sure I've got everything I need to have a successful thing today. So that's what I think. I think that Elrond didn't know the ramifications of letting it go, you know. Do I have my snackies? No, but there is a bag of goldfish downstairs that I can go grab later if I get hungry. I just had a double steak, double wrapped Chipotle burrito, so I am, like, good right now. I am not thinking about food right now. I'm sorry, Bo, man. You could have had fun watching Tasha play through Pokemon Blue. That was a lot of fun. It's going okay. I hung out with my friends on Saturday. We had a really good time. We played a lot of pickleball. More than we usually do. So I was a little tired on Sunday. My back was kind of killing me. I had to do a bunch of yard work too in the morning. And so I was just not feeling capable of streaming yesterday, so I apologize. A little unexpected, but yeah. Still apologize. And then next Sunday is Easter, I believe. And me and Mom are going to be... you know, I don't really get to do a lot of holidays or things like that with Mon. She kind of wants to do like a Easter dinner, so we'll do that. Alright, well, it's not quite 100% synced, but it's good enough for me that I don't care. It's like a frame off. I don't even know the lore of Easter. I think it's just Jesus and the resurrection. And somehow it's turned to... It's like crucifixion, resurrection, and as Robin Williams put it, chocolate bunnies, colored eggs. So it's celebrating Jesus' sacrifice and rebirth, I guess. But it also happens to coincide on Hitler's birthday, so it is kind of weird. You know? I believe Hitler's birthday is 420. So not only did the pot smokers claim Hitler's birthday, but it's also like Easter this year. Which I'm not sure if it's Easter every year, but it's at least Easter this year. How you doing, Skin? Thanks, Patty. Doing okay, Skin. Me and Mom are doing alright. Still miss Freddy. Still miss Freddy. But we're getting through it. I hope you guys are doing good. No, we're my mom wants to cook a prime rib roast, and she's looking up some recipes. Either she's gonna do something with it or I'm gonna barbecue it. But like, we got a $70 prime rib roast from Aldi. So yeah. You know, you should really never join cults. Like, cults are not good, okay? You should, like, not be in a cult game. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alcoholics Anonymous is not a cult. I mean, I don't know about that. But it just reminds me, like, when Cowboy was going to A for a little bit, and it seemed like every day for multiple times a day, he was at a meeting. It's like, what are you doing at the moment? Like, oh, I'm at a meeting. Again? Yeah, another, you know, I'm like, Jesus. So many meetings. Oh yeah, no, but remember, Cheese, you're not actually losing anything. When you're losing money, you're not actually losing anything. Right? Like, come on. Even though that very same person, like, you know, not even a year ago was getting all uppity about a little dip in the market when, what, Biden was president? I don't know. It's kind of... It's exhausting to keep up with American politics sometimes. But it is still funny. It is still very entertaining to see. You know, but you know what's the funniest thing is watching like everybody contort themselves like pretzels to try to talk about all the strategy that's been going on the last couple months. Oh, God. This is the art of the deal in action. I mean, no, it isn't. And it still cracks me up, though, that all these folks, like, hitch their wagon, financially speaking, faithfully to somebody that literally bankrupted a casino. How do you be so bad that you can't even run a casino? Several casinos, yes. Oh well. It do be that way sometimes. We can only hope that it doesn't descend into any more chaos, but we know it will. And at what cost? Our relationships with our allies? I don't know. Like, for a while, I was feeling like, yeah, I think other countries are a little overboard with how, like, bad America is and how it sucks to be our allies. This time around, completely justified. 1, 2, 3. Like, I got nothing left, man. They have every right to hate the fuck out of us right now. Oh, I just noticed I did not have my YouTube chat up. 1 second. Let me throw that up just in case anyone's been talking in there. Okay, good. I didn't miss any messages. So there's that. How do you beat the giant red monster? It's the easiest fucking boss in the game. You know, just don't attack while its tail's up. Why did I, like, it sound, okay, tell me if this sounds right. When I'm like, don't attack while its tail's up, I just felt like I was citing something from Jurassic Park. You know? Like, his vision is based on movement or something. Well, we'll have to see, Cheese. We'll have to see. But, like, there is no strategy to purposely tanking the economy for no reason. Like, legitimately no reason. Like, yeah, if you don't like some trade policies with some countries, great. Do new trade deals. That's it. You don't do what we're doing right now. Definitely don't. Yeah, I think when I played, I don't know if I really read it or even really cared, or, you know, I was 10. I think I understood what I was reading, but then, you know, when I attacked, he blasted me. I'm like, oh, not doing that again. Well, yes, of course. Well, but that's the part that you can't ever explain to these people, because they never actually care about who it actually affects, who actually did it, yada yada. It doesn't matter to them. Like, I had a conversation with a longtime viewer on Twitter that we just have some differing ideas of policy about the SAVE Act getting passed by the House, and like, it was like retweeting a post. It's like, why did none of the Democrats really vote for it? Because it disenfranchises disproportionately minorities who are legal citizens to be able to vote. It doesn't do anything except reduce the amount of people that are going to vote in the elections, and it's strategically done because Republicans have a much smaller support base, you know. How does this relate to FF7? It never does. It's just what gets on when we are dealing with a world that we live in right now. Well, I mean, I guess terrorism could work. Yeah. What's up, Dark Sword? How you doing? Economic terrorism, right? But yeah. What are super PACs? It's essentially like just a bunch of rich folks that donate to a campaign, essentially. That is a TLDR. Like, I don't know how elections really work in a lot of other countries. I know it's a lot shorter, and you don't really have this giant thing that you guys do, like, or at least this very long period of time, so I don't even know if campaign contributions are a thing in other countries. Gabe, you don't say anything worth replying to. She replies just fine to things that are actually worth replying to. Alrighty. How am I confused? I don't feel confused. No. Huh? Yeah, no, I don't feel confused about anything I said. Yo, sorry, Bob. It's a figure of speech, Gabe. I've never seen What About Bob? I don't even know what it is or what it's about. Yeah, I assume it's about Bob. you know, honestly, I'm not the biggest Bill Murray fan. I like him in Ghostbusters. I like him in Scrooged. Oh, Groundhog Day is my favorite. It's just kind of sad to, like, you know, like you hear, like, I wasn't a big fan of Chevy Chase either, but to find out he's like a real asshole, you know, didn't do any favors in my book, but, you know. And Bill Murray's kind of in that same category. I guess he's kind of a dick. And it's like, oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Well, I mean, what movies have been worth watching recently? I mean, I would say the Sonic movies have been at least worth the price of admission, have been very enjoyable theater experiences, I can say. I enjoyed Avatar: The Way of Water in theaters. Did not see the Dune movies. I'm trying to think if I've watched any movies, like recent movies, you know, outside of going to the theaters. Honestly, not a lot. I mean, I grew up with, like, horror movies. I enjoy the Nightmare on Elm Streets, the Halloweens, the Friday the 13th. I know they're doing a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. They're doing a Five Nights at Freddy's chapter and DVD that's going to come out this summer. A lot of people are hyped for that. And Behavior's making a lot of changes to DVD, or at least a lot of updates to DVD in preparation for that chapter, because it's been like the most requested chapter in all of DVDs, so that's going to be interesting. Five Nights at Freddy's movies are hit or miss for me. I'm like, or not movies, games. Five Nights at Freddy's games are kind of hit or miss for me because I'm not the biggest fan of jump scares. It's just, to me, it's cheap horror. But I think Five Nights at Freddy's is okay. It's like, it got a good mix of, like, nervous horror and then the jump scares. But yeah. What shit going on with the Minecraft movie? I mean, it was a movie about Minecraft. Was anybody really expecting a blockbuster or something? Like an amazing movie? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I'm sure the movie's doing amazingly well. I'm sure. You know, whether a movie's good or not does not have anything to do sometimes with how well it does. I'm sure if you're a Minecraft fan, you'll have a good time. So that kind of fits almost anybody. I mean, it's kind of like Pokemon in that regard. Like, at this stage, so many people have played Pokemon since we were either kids or new kids. That, you know, something like Detective Pikachu or just anything Pokemon related will get a buzz. You know, it'll make money. It's just a license to print money. But yeah, some of my favorite genres of games are horror games. It's just a shame that there's not too many really good ones right now. I'm still waiting for the next Outlast game some fucking day. That might be good, I might not be, I don't know. Any people? No, not yet, Epion. How you doing, man? Yeah, the indie games are fun. Like Cabin Factory was a lot of fun, but you know, it was about an hour, 10 minutes on my YouTube video that I put up. You know, to at least see one of the endings. But it was good. It was enjoyable. But what I want is like not a AAA horror game. Yeah, Phasmo's really fun to play in spurts. I'm definitely a connoisseur of phasmophobia. Oh my god, what the... Okay, there we go. I do not insta-die. I do not insta-die, but I do take more risks to try to identify. I'm often the one hanging out in the room trying to get information. It's like, oh, it spawned on me. Well, shit. Well, shit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And to be fair, we mostly just play the challenge mode whenever the weekly resets, you know. So, oftentimes we're bare bones there, and sometimes being dead is helpful. Whenever we're running full kit, I rarely die. Like just doing professional and bringing our own stuff. I think there's a new Phasma update coming in the next little while. Well, you fun precisely because I'm the one who dies. I'm the sacrificial lamb. And besides, in challenge mode, there is no thunder. Which is kind of what's nice about doing challenge mode. Except when they put out some really dumb challenge modes. I mean, I don't ever want to get to the point where I'm tryharding Phasmo that much. That I don't have any enjoyment out of it, so yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, sometimes that's good to have, because, you know, the ghosts hunt based off of average, you know? Like sanity average. So sometimes having somebody chilling in the van is a good thing. I miss the days of VR when you were able to, like, hide in little spots that the ghost couldn't get you, you know? Oh, is that... Did they actually make that change? I didn't know they made that change. One might say you can cheese the game. Get it? Like cheese. Oh yeah, I remember when you were doing your little adventure down in the, down underneath the, what was it, the, prison. You did at the prison. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Yeah, like, I think VR people can hold like 4 items instead of 3. It's kind of crazy. Because, like, not only do they have their 2 slots, you know, like, in their inventory, right? But both hands can hold stuff as they move. Right? Whereas you could only hold one thing at a time regularly, right? So they're walking around with 2 things in their belt and 2 things in their hand, you know? They're just fucking wild. Alright, let's see if we have a pretty quick airbuster fight. Yeah, for Ruby Weapon, my strat as a kid was to drain his MP with Magic Hammer spam. That was how I killed it the first time. I don't know if I like the game design to the point of, like, you can dodge everything. I don't know. Like, Souls-like combat is so far removed from an RPG in my, like, or JRPG in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I don't mind having things you can't avoid. Now, the OG is a hard game. Like, you know, it's, you gotta be able to, you gotta make the right materia combos, the right strategies, yada yada, use the right abilities. I mean, Big Guard helps break FF7 so much. But there is something about the old JRPG that's like, this is gonna hit you, you have to figure out how to defend against it, right? That makes it, that is the part of the JRPG combat that is the enjoyable part is, alright, you're gonna get hit with this, how do you defend against it? You can't avoid it, so what do you do to survive it? Whereas in, like, Souls-like games, the answer is just dodge it, forehead. Or parry in some scenarios, but mostly dodge it. I mean, the JRPG format is meant to have you, like, the design is that you die at least once or twice on every boss, you know? And then you gotta figure out how to win. Come on now. Yeah. Honestly, Demon's Gate in Rebirth was probably the most disappointing. I mean, it's clear the most disappointing boss going from OG to Rebirth, but I don't know if it could have ever been, like, lived up to the hype set for it by the speedrun and the memories and all that jazz without being completely unfair. All in all, though, I really enjoyed Rebirth. Really enjoyed it a lot. Could there have been a few things done better? Yeah, but not many. Not many, honestly. Like, if they just fixed or removed Chocobo Glider... What else? What else did I not like? I didn't mind all the minigames. The minigames are fine. They're also optional, so... Can't really complain about optional content, honestly. The only, like I said, the only thing I dislike avidly from Rebirth is Chocobo Glide. Everything else is fine. What do you, how did that blow your mind? The wall running puzzles? Nah. That took like 5 minutes at most. It wasn't a big deal, yeah. Like, of course Zack and Aerith are dead. What do you mean? Oh. I mean... What, did you think that they weren't gonna die again or something? I'm very... I mean, as vicious as it can be for 97, you know? Well, I think it's better that she died where she did than, like, let's say you played through the entire game with her as your third character, then, oh, like, before the final battle... She's dead, so now you gotta pick someone else. So, like, I think it was the best time they could have really done it. And the end of disc 1 is essentially the halfway point. It's basically halfway through the game. I don't think so. Come back to what? Like, come back how? It did not... to me, it did not leave any way for her to come back. That's like saying that... Like the only way that she's gonna, quote-unquote, come back is in ways that you see her in Advent Children, you know? Well, it's not really timelines. It's weird. She's just learning to swim. I don't know. Like, they made it unnecessarily convoluted. We'll have to see. Yeah, so I mean, like, at most, we're gonna get, like, Aerith visiting people. I don't think she's gonna chat, though. Like, I don't know. Like, there's no... I mean, they could do something with her. I mean, here's what I know. They're not gonna waste Brianna White for a third game. Like, she's gonna do something. Like, they're gonna have the voice actress do something. But my hypothesis is... You know, Zack and Aerith are going to be fighting the Jenova and Sephiroth infection within the live stream, while Cloud, Tifa, and company are fighting the Jenova infection on the outside, you know? Because, like, at the end, like, because if you think about it, at the end of FF7... You know, Meteor's coming down, Holy goes out, Holy doesn't do anything, and then what happens? The live stream pops up and converges on the spot where Meteor's coming down, right? And then at the end of it all, like, you see this big flash of light that is interpreted as meteor exploding, right? And then the final shot of the game is like Aerith in the light. From the beginning of the game, it like bookends itself, right? With the same like shot and like the little green particles floating around her that like to signify, yeah, I did that, or like I helped with that at least. So that's just the way I see that they're gonna continue that fight. Is like Zack's just gonna be down there actually helping her. Like, literally fighting off Sephiroth, fighting off Jenova, while Aerith is trying her fucking damnedest to get the live stream going to stop Meteor, right? To me, it's the most obvious thing they're setting up for, at least. If it didn't do that, I would be legitimately shocked, and I would actually be curious to go like, well, if you weren't building to that, then what exactly are we gonna do? Because nothing else, to me anyway, makes any sense. We don't need a happier. I mean, the ending to FF7 isn't happy or sad. I mean, if you call saving humanity not a happy ending, I don't know, dude. Like, just because Aerith dies does not mean she doesn't get her happily ever after with Zack in the afterlife, you know. Which, you know, don't argue with an Aerith FF7 fan about that. Believe me, I've tried it. But in good stories, not everybody gets a happy ending. Like in Return of the King, Theoden dies. Hello? King Theoden dies. Like where was like he's the price of the battle, right? Like he's the price of defending Minas Tirith at the end. That's what you have to do in stories to make anybody care. If there's nothing at stake, if there's nothing at risk, who gives a shit? Was FF15 a happy ending? I would say no. I would say definitely not. Where was Gondor? But yeah. I think the best stories are the ones that blend happiness and reality, you know? Well, yeah, and like legitimately all of us that are, in my opinion, like I hate using these kind of words, but what I would call true Final Fantasy VII fans, it's like, yeah, I might like Aerith as a character, but she has to die. Like that's like one of the major points of the whole fucking shebang here. If she all of a sudden can just live, like that's a big problem for the story. That might be true, Gabe, but I just can't be arsed to bother with Platinuming Remake. I'll take solace in the knowledge that Rebirth is technically the harder Platinum to achieve, so by Platinuming Rebirth, I, by proxy, Platinumed Remake. Yeah, and it's not just that, it's like, if there is no loss for the character's experience, then what the fuck, yo? Again, there has to be something at stake here, and something, like, you can't always win, and it can't be happily ever after all the time. No, there's no way they bring her back. They're not gonna... If they were gonna do that, they would have done it in the end of Rebirth. They're not gonna all of a sudden have her resurrected, you know, in part 3. Like, no. If they wanted her to survive and live, they would have done it in Rebirth. I mean, if you're referring to Caleb, James, I do know Caleb, yes. What's up, Slynesh? How's it going? Like, they've set up so much in Remake and Rebirth for Part 3 to be fucking amazing. It would be really weird for them to just all of a sudden backpedal and go a different direction. I don't think they're gonna do that. So far, they've done pretty good storytelling. I don't think they're just gonna go completely bass-ackwards for the sake of being bass-ackwards all of a sudden. I mean, I would be against her coming back just to die a comedic death for the sake of it, you know? Let's have, look at, please. This isn't a boss fight. Let's have some class. You know. Back asswards, yeah. That's what I said. Bass ackwards. Where am I just hemorrhaging time? Is it legitimately just button mashing right now? Feels like it might just be button mashing because, oh, this button is rough. Good day, Penguin. How are you? Oh, excuse me. My apologies. Time Machine? Isn't oh shit. Isn't that the one with Guy Pearce? I think I've seen that one. I think he goes back in time to try to save his wife or something constantly. And something else always fucks up. I don't remember. I remember everything. But I think it was a good movie. I think I enjoyed it. I also like Guy Pearce as an actor. He is really cool. Probably my favorite movie that he's in is The Count of Monte Cristo. That's another underrated movie. One of my favorite movies, though. So good. Yeah. You do need to see that. Count of Monte Cristo. It's got, oh, fuck. It's got Jesus Christ in it. Guy Pearce. It's got a young Henry Cavill. Like, teenager Henry Cavill. The actress is, like, everyone, like, it's, to me, it's another movie that just, it's perfect casting. Yeah, he's Jesus. I can't remember the damn guy's name, but he does a great job in that movie. But it's also one of my favorite stories. It's one of the only books I could be bothered with reading back in school, but it's a really good story and very good adaptation. I would call it the best adaptation of that story, personally. And even the minor actors in it just deliver. It's, I believe, also the last movie that Sir Richard Harris did before he died. At the age of, like, 1,000. He was, like, in his 90s. Chicken jockey? You mean like the skeleton that rides a chicken in Minecraft? Whatever. Same shit. Hey, what's up, Nick? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it, dude. Oh, we got licked. No! Gabe, you were already in here, motherfucker. Yeah, I know what emote you're talking about. Ah! Are you sure you want Gabe to be your inside agent of anything? I don't know about that choice. fuck me. I wasn't paying attention. I forgot to walk. Okay, that was just a warm-up run. That was just a warm-up anyway. It was hemorrhaging time. Let me go. Let me walk around a bit. Try to wake up. I did eat. I'm in like a little bit of a food coma right now. Let me go. Let me go wake up. Oh, be right back. Be right back. Be right back. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Alright. No, no dino nuggies. Alright. Alright. Good evening, Sam. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Hope so. I hope so. Alright, we're all synced up and ready to go. Where do we go? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All right. Locked in now. Let's go. Sorry for the yawns. Can't control it. Don't know what's going on. I think it's because I just ate and I'm ready for a nap. They are indeed contagious, I am sorry. How's it going, Huggy? Doing okay, doing okay. Like, part of me is contemplating, honestly, this is where my brain's at. Part of me is contemplating doing like a late night run tonight, like an early morning run for the Europeans and the early risers. If I can't get my second wind or something, we might have to do that. It's been a while since I've done like a late night Euro stream. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. $1:30 a.m. Yeah. Like in my head, I would go like take like a 3 hour nap if I could. Wake up and like stream like 9 my time to like 5 in the morning or something. And then just pull an all-nighter as far as being awake. But if I'm gonna do that, I kind of have to get the ball rolling with that right away. I mean, my sleep schedule's been fucked up since Fred died. Let's be honest. Like, it's. Yeah, we lost Fred a couple weeks ago. Yeah, thank you. Well, see, I try not to, like, I try not to let my sleep affect my hours, or at least, like, the schedule, you know, like, what time I start, and, you know. I try to always keep the same schedule as much as I can. Congrats, Gabe. Yeah, we just end the same time. Well, to be fair, our run that almost completed last week went to like 1 or 1:30. Ooh, nice. Very nice. I will have to, like I said, we'll have to see. But I need to make that call soon. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna try it. Cause I'm just, I don't know. I can't focus right now. I can't really explain it, but yeah. Okay, let me try. I'm gonna try to like go nap for like 2 hours, and then we'll do a late night, early morning stream. I do apologize. I'm gonna make that happen. Damn titties, bro. I will be back. I get 100%. I will be back. 100% I will be back. There is no question that I will be back. I will be back. Whether it's 1 or 2 or 3 hours. I'm going to set an alarm. See, it's 5:30 right now. I'm going to set an alarm for 9, and if I'm up earlier, we'll start earlier. Anyway. Yeah, let me try to get a little nap in. I will be back. I will be back.